My name is Pat McCready, and I'll have you all to know that I come from dear old Donegal, where the Winding Swilly Flows. You may search this whole world over, but no equal can be found to the place where I was born and reared, sweet Letterkenny town. Oh, my mother's tears were falling, that's that morning long ago, when I left the old thatched cottage in the bounds of Ballyboe. She said, son, save up your money, and on Ireland never look down, and be sure someday that you return to Letterkenny town. Oh, the golden sun is setting over historic Sentry Hill that illuminates the valley from Crocknar to Knockybrin, and Old Manor over the Swilly glistens brightly in the sun. Sure, it's then I love you best of all, sweet Letterkenny.
That's a great cover, Kieran, and I'm so glad I mentioned in the book.
Great turnout, and I love the wee stories, and really interesting about where all the people came from to the town. And the book looks really impressive. I haven't got a chance to have a look at it yet, but it's great work.
I heard him interviewed on Sunday evening with Jean Curran, and I was very impressed with the interview and the content, and I'm looking forward very much to reading it.
I know that Kieran has been working on this for a long time, and it's a wonderful input he's had to the town, and I believe it adds to the social and academic fabric of the town.
I think it's an excellent publication. It's probably long overdue. It's kind of drawing everything together for people who have an interest in the town here specifically, but in the county in general. I just think it's excellent.
I think it's a marvellous job that he has done, and putting everything on record, all the research that he's done, and really putting Letterkenny, I suppose, on the map and giving a voice to the history of the place and the socioculture of the town. I think it's great.
Worth waiting for.
Kieran has done a multitude of work to this book, and it looks very impressive. I love the photographs. I haven't read it yet, but I've been glancing through it, so I'm taking it home to have a midnight read.
I think it's a big undertaking. It's a very important thing to do, a very important project to capture the local history, because as the older ones go on, they're dying away, the memories are lost, the stories are lost. That's an important thing he's done.
He done very well about saying a fair period. The night they come here, the night to see what he's done.
Well, there was a lot of work put into that, extremely a lot of work put into that, and I would hope that will be a great success for Kieran, because he's a very nice guy and I wish him the best.
Well, it's very impressive to be here at the launch of the book, and having known Kieran so well for the last number of years, it's so impressive that I can just I can't really I can only imagine the amount of work that went into it, putting the book together, research, and just flicking through it very quickly tonight. It looks fantastic, and I'm dying to read it. I can't wait to read it.
Very impressed with the whole history and the work he's actually put in, and the theory, and it's unbelievable the amount of work he's actually put into it. And to see that live on stage tonight was absolutely fabulous. The actors and the actresses were absolutely amazing on stage. Looking forward to reading the book, and knowing Kieran as long as I have, and growing up with Kieran, it's an absolute privilege to be here tonight, and it's fabulous to be here to witness him being on stage, speaking so professionally on stage, I have to say as well.
I'm not originally from Letterkenny, but my aunt was the matron in Letterkenny Hospital. Right. Yeah, so what is the old hospital now was the new hospital when she was matron. So I'm really looking forward to it. He's done a fabulous job and I hope it's really successful.
Marvellous, absolutely brilliant. I was privileged enough to be asked to read a copy of the book when it was one of the first drafts. And when I got to the end of it, I was moving from Letterkenny to Derry, and it was a very sad move, made even sadder having read the book. So it really instilled a sense of pride and joy about being from the town and belonging to this place. I think he's done a marvellous job. He's really kind of captured a lot about the town, informed me a great deal about the town that I wasn't already aware of. The finished product looks incredible.
I was very impressed by him tonight, and I thought he spoke very well. And it's a must read for anybody from Letterkenny. And even I learned an awful lot from the speech tonight, and I'll definitely be delving into the book and reading it from cover to cover. Well, I would like to absolutely congratulate Kieran on a fabulous achievement. I am so looking forward to reading this book, and it's about time somebody put the whole history of Letterkenny together. My grandmother unfortunately used to have to babysit Kieran, and that was not an easy task. But she was the only one who put manners on him. But she would be delighted to know that he's turned out so well, and he's an absolute credit to the town, and I'm delighted for him, and many, many congratulations, Kieran, and may it be the first of many books.
I think he's done a wonderful job for the people of Letterkenny, and I think for the people of Letterkenny who are abroad, they will really love it and appreciate it. I say well done, Kieran.
It's just something we've all been waiting for. To put it all together is very good, and best of luck with it all.
Well, I can imagine Kieran's very proud. It's the kind of guy, like, everything he's worked on, he always puts 100% into it, and the book is the same, you know, and it's great to see so many people come out to support it, because you see that in Letterkenny, people come out to support their own, support local arts and local culture, so it's great to see it. I hope it does very well. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy, really, you know.
I think the work, the research is fabulous, and it's tough going. It is to be commended on it, but I haven't read it yet. I've only taken a quick scan on it, but I think it's fabulous.
Fantastic.
Long overdue.
I think he has done cogent work. I haven't read the book except the synopsis I read in the paper, and I was dying to buy it. And I think tonight's presentation was fabulous.
Well, I think it's a great publication, and I was talking to him earlier on because it took him 7 years to do this, and I think that the finished product is excellent. Great Christmas present, and tonight is fantastic. Great buzz, and fair play to Kieran. He's a very popular young man, very talented young man, and it's just a tribute to what people think of it. It's something I can pass on to my children.
Perfect.
Sure, I think it's brilliant. Perfect. Hope he brings out another one.
May peace and plenty warm each heart within your whitewashed walls. May the sun shine brightly o'er you, and good fortune never be frowned on the good old boys and girls we have in Letterkenny town. On the good old boys and girls we have in Letterkenny